Hey, what's up? I'm Michael.
And it's Azie.
And this is Prater and Son. We got a fun one for you this week. We're going to, well, it's my favorite track. I don't know how he feels, but
Definitely
it's
my favorite track.
Running a crown jewel race at Shidler Speedway, the Shidler Shootout 2025.
Today, I believe I'm going to be racing the Stage 1 class, and then he is going to race the box stock class and wants to get more time on the track, so he's also going to go into our Stage 1 class and just get some laps out in our class.
Yeah, I would start from the back of the feature in that one. Probably won't race too much. I don't know if my box stock would keep up anyway, but it might on a small track. Probably just follow the guys around, maybe try to wreck Michael Brown or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Speaking of Michael, we're sitting in his shop right now. We come down early today and spin around. There he is, the cameo. So he got us on the scales today and worked on a camber, caster, getting our toe right. Just some little maintenance things that we clearly needed to do. They were off, and we drove his Slack Pursuit last time we were at this track, and he had it hooked up. So we're hoping he works some of the same magic for us on our Tritons. So we're excited and looking forward to bringing you guys some great racing action. When we get there, we'll take you around the pits and show you the track a little more. We'll catch you in a little bit.
Made it to the track. I already got me a nice burger that I'm munching on, but I just wanted to show you guys the track if you haven't seen it. Right here. This doesn't do any justice. So here we are. You get a little 0.5 action on this camera, but this track really small, but I do want to acknowledge that I'm sitting on a bank right now, so this track's very well banked. It's a really fun track, and they got it looking real nice right now. They're flattening it out right now.
1 hour later.
This surface looks amazing. Looks racy as all get out. They got that massive roller out there. I cannot wait to get out there. All right, gonna take you on board with me here as I head out to the track. I felt like I was a little bit loose. If you look at me coming off of 4 there, the steering wheel going to the right. Same thing coming off of 2, but it wasn't crazy loose. It was pretty fast. I was able to wash up to the walls and keep my momentum speed up. As I come off the track, a couple of the other drivers told me that they felt like I turned some really good laps. And I did too. I just didn't know how much loose would affect me. But as I come off, I found out that I was fast time out of 12 cards, so that was fantastic. Great laps.
Alright, so right here we got a little bit of on-kart footage for you. So this is me going into my qualifying. Things I want to point out here is, as you can see, I have a really bad push, so I'm steering the crap out of that kart. And basically, coming around the corners to keep that thing on the bottom of the track, I was just hammering down on the brakes and steering like heck. So still managed to qualify 4th out of 10. We got that on video. We got that on video. But I don't know what happened.
Okay, this is Michael checking in from the cockpit again here, getting ready to start this heat. I knew with Michael Brown in there, he was the red number 30 kart, that I could have my hands full. Certainly I've had some good battles with him, and it's not often do I finish up front, you know, with him in the race with me. I never look back, ever, when I run. I keep my head forward. I don't, you know, a lot of people that kind of turn around and look to see what's going on behind them at times. I never do that. I keep forward. But in doing that, I never know what kind of lead I have. So I'm just driving the wheels off this go-kart thinking that Michael's right on my tail this whole time. I kind of look at that as somewhat of an advantage because you're always going to give what I would say is your best performance if you think someone's right behind you, you know, not to make mistakes. That may work in some other people. They may feel like that makes them more nervous. For me, it just makes me strive to be more precise. As you can see, I was still loose in this race and definitely not as precise as I could have been, but overall happy with the performance of the car.
Is it 375? 350. All classes are 350. Oh, okay. You're really heavy, dude. You got any weight on?
No.
Alright,
I'm just fat.
Alright, so joining me on board again. Right off the bat here, you can see I start P2, get knocked off to the side on a bad start, and lose all my positions. So the rest of the race, I am working to gain my positions back. So you see I pass the green car right there of Van Meter, and I am working my way back up the pack. The people in front of me are slipping up a little bit on the corners. That 82 right there is kind of sliding a little bit, so I may have got into him a little bit there, but we got around him. Now next is this kart in front of me. He's got a pretty good gap on me, but I'm confident and I stay patient, and as you can see, I'm slowly gaining on him right here on the back stretch. And he's got me on the corners, but I got him on the straights. So this was a pretty good battle. And I raced him out for most of the race. Alright, so as you can see here, we are coming to green flag. and he's still in front of me, but I'm staying patient and I'm not making risky moves. Come to the white flag. Coming around first quarter, kart looks pretty good. He butts up to the wall and I take the line and get under him and take the B2 finish.
Alright.
We've had both of our heats and we're looking pretty good. He ended up first in his heat, placing him on the pole, and I was in heat 2 of my class, so I ended up second in my class, and they put me on the inside row of, second row inside.
Yeah. And I'm sitting on a pole. I qualified fast. Azie qualified
Fourth fastest.
Fourth fast in the qualifying. He's had a push all night. I've been a little bit loose, but loose fast. We've been making changes to his kart all night, so hopefully we'll have him hooked up for the feature. He's got a good starting spot. Second row inside, great spot to start.
If you're paying attention, I made quite a few passes that last race, so we're hoping to keep it up.
Yeah. Peel back the curtain a little bit. We used Dragon's Claw this week to soften our duro to where we wanted from Firewater, and then we put a bunch of Firewater bite in them. Tonight we've been using Dragon's Breath in between the races and striking with fire. All Firewater products, striking with fire in the hot shoot, that is. Been working pretty good for us.
Yeah.
I just had,
other than pushing and being loose, the prep game has really been working.
we're getting them figured out, and I had a few viewers that asked me, hey, talk about prep a little bit. It's always a taboo thing. To us, it's simple, and we're not amazing at it yet, but we're getting better. So as we kind of grow in the sport, we want to see you guys to see what we do. So stay tuned for the features. Click like, click subscribe, leave us some comments below. Thanks, guys. I'm not gonna do a voiceover for this entire race, but I do want to say real quick, the car was loose all night, so I made one minor adjustment. The only adjustment I made was I moved my left rear end a quarter of an inch, and I got the car right where I wanted it. As you can see, I had a great race, so enjoy the rest of the race. What'd I do?
You half tracked everybody and lapped one dude twice.
Felt awesome.
You were 2 laps above some of the guys in the back.
That cart was on a rail.
I know. I was telling that to the camera the whole entire time. It's like, yeah, he's on a rail. They don't even have a chance. There's water and all that.
Did you get first?
I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I won.
While giving
You
up.
won. You're good. And you can park right there until you check in.
Okay.
21, 30, 36, 21 is the final.
Hey, whoa.
Thanks, man. But hey, you had me on a rail, brother. I'm glad. You get the assist.
Good.
We're even now.
I'll take that. Nice run, man.
Thank you.
And you were gone.
I got to give him the assist. He set the cart up. I think it was on a rail.
I mean, sure, we passed each other about 4 times. I don't know how to get the lead. No, you were good.
Michael here again for Azie's feature. Again, not going to do voiceover for the entire feature, but we did want to make a change on him to try to loosen him up as he had a tight condition. Funny story, we aired the right rear up to 30 pounds and a torch to it, and then both of us forgot to check pressure. So he raced this race with 30 pounds in his right rear, and handled surprisingly well for him. So enjoy this feature. All right, it's getting late, getting close to our bedtime, but we wanted to go ahead and do a wrap up for this video. What an event. I just want to say the meaning behind the Shidler Shootout is to honor Scott Shidler, which is Lucas and Lance Shidler's father, who passed away about 10 years ago. Another guy in racing that I didn't know that I wish I would have got to know, because when you hear stories about him, he sounds like an awesome guy. Supported his boys in racing for years. And they do this race to honor him. So I love going to these memorial races. It's a lot of fun to honor those people. The track, amazing. It is still at the top of my list. It's tacky, it's banked, it's fast. If you've got your kart right, you can put the kart anywhere, which I certainly did. We struggled with the push on him all night. The most creative way to ever get a kart to handle happened by complete accident, as you heard from my voice over earlier. We put 30 pounds of pressure in there and took the torch to it to get stagger out of it, and both of us forgot to check the pressure going back out, which is, I'm not proud of that. He's not proud of that.
I mean, I ran the whole feature at 30 pounds in my right rear.
I felt like it was the fastest you were all night long.
It was definitely the fastest I was all night long, which kind of proved that we needed more air in the tires, but I don't think we needed that much.
Probably not 30. I think actually it was probably more stagger was needed.
Yeah. So that's why we blew it up and torched it in the first place. We were trying to get more stagger out of that right rear.
And as you heard from my voiceover, the other voiceover earlier I did on my feature, I just moved the left rear in 1/4 inch. Azie was just saying something that I want him to share with you. He was telling me off camera. It's a goofy little way to remember it, but I'm a big firm believer, and I've taught him that moving that left rear hub in and out is huge to making a quick adjustment on a kart. So,
and I always struggle to... We want to move the left rear, but I don't know which way to go on my own with what condition I have. And I was just, my mind was wandering, and I was thinking, hey, you move that right rear in, that makes you tighter, but if you move it out, it makes you looser. So let's say you're looking at the back of your kart on the axle. You move that right, it's tight. You move it left, it's loose. So righty tighty, lefty loosey. It's
exactly. So that
makes a lot more sense for me. I gotta find like little brain shortcuts.
Write it down, and now you know it. Some people argue all day long, do not move your hubs. We did it all through the 90s, and coming onto these new chassis, they say don't do it. I'm calling BS. It works. I mean, if you move it in, it tightens the kart out. If you move it up, it loosens the kart up, and it does
Say,
exactly that.
I'm a firm believer on, if you want to change how your kart handles, the two main ways to do it is move your left rear or change that tire pressure.
Yeah, those are huge for sure. So wrapping up, Michael Brown. We mentioned Michael a lot, but he deserves to, get mentioned a lot. He helped set us up, got me perfect on his kart. He hit the wall really hard at exit 7. I think I need to put new spindles on it because we struggled to get enough cross in it. And he had a tight condition all night, which we finally figured out at the end, but we had to have the hubs all the way out. But thank you, Michael, for helping us out with that. Especially, guys, this is what racing's supposed to be. He's a competitor of mine. He was out there, and he ran 3rd in that race. And I was very, very proud to win that. But, I laid out every single thing I did to him. I told you guys what our prep game was, and AJCs were on point. Love or hate AJCs, whatever, that's what we ran, and they were on point.
Part of what you just said, that is a karting lesson. Don't hit the wall unless you want to max out your, what do you call it?
But drop your cross down really low.
What do you call that? Maxing out what?
I have no clue. I'm not sure.
If you want to max out your washers to one side on your
front
spindles, and only get 60% cross,
No,
go
yeah,
ahead,
yeah,
go
like
ahead
60.
and hit the wall, because that's what it'll do.
Yeah, it's 63. I think we got a vent spindle, but you know, we'll get that figured out. It's not outside of the realm of driving. It'll still work. We just have to get creative with it.
Yeah. On these smaller tracks, definitely works a lot, but then we go to those bigger tracks and it kind of gets iffy. You want like higher cross for those, and
Yeah.
you can't really get that if we have a vent spindle.
Yeah. So, and Lance Shidler and the Shidler family, thank you so much for putting on this event. Thank you for that amazing surface. I didn't see what all you guys did. I know you had Sean Van Meter and I know you had Michael Brown out there during the week helping you out, but wow, you guys put together a nice track. I mean, some of these big promoters could take notes from you guys because
your track never ceases to amaze me, Lance.
it's incredible. It was a great honor to win one of the Crown Jewel races for me. Azie, I mean, you've seen what happened there. We'll let you drop comments. We're not going to talk too much about that, but you know, it was an interesting race for him to get a P6, but pretty sure he should have had a P2. Congrats to Lainey Cooper, who won in that class. She was really fast, so, and she deserved it. So.
Yep.
With that being said, guys,
we now both have Crown Jewels under our belts.
we do. So give us a subscribe, drop us some comments, tell us what you think, give us a like, hit that bell notification, and he's gonna grab the trophy here to show you.
Check this out. Y'all have seen the half motor with the MB33 one, but there's our very heavy metal plaque.
Yeah.
For
awesome.
the first place Shidler Shootout.
Also
winner.
got, it's hanging on the wall, but I'm not going to show you guys some other time. Well, they gave us a flag that everybody in the class signed. So that was really cool. So as I always say, do something to help grow the sport of karting. Keep it positive, guys. People are watching, kids are watching. And when you go race, do your best to have fun, because that's what it's all about. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Don't be scared.